Oh, hello. Merry Christmas, YouTube. Coming up with this list was the hardest of all because of the sheer amount of material that exists. I know this will break a few hearts as sadly A Charlie Brown Christmas did not make the cut. Since the old blockhead made it to the #1 slot on our Halloween list, I don't feel as bad. He should be used to getting the shaft by now anyway. Besides, I feel that special is so well known, where the whole purpose of these videos is to shine light on some lesser known but equally great episodes. For this list, we've compiled the top 10 Christmas episodes worth watching and rewatching. You know, Thanksgiving is one day, Halloween is one night, but the Christmas season is precisely that, a season. It takes a considerable amount of work to make the Yuletide season great. You know, Christmas really is a magical time. And I don't mean that the way an animated character does. I mean, it is magic in that it is an illusion. It's what you make of it. Hating Christmas says a lot about the kind of person you are. And I'm not talking about non-Christians. Hell, I'm an agnostic, and this is still my favorite time of the year. It brings out the best in people. It also brings out the worst, but these people probably weren't all that great to begin with. Number 10, South Park, Woodland Critter Christmas, Season 8, Episode 14. What starts off as a cutesy Christmas special with cuddly critters quickly takes a turn for the worse. After helping said critters kill a mountain lion who threatens their way of life, Stan realizes it was all a ruse to aid them in giving birth to the Antichrist. The filthiest on our list, it definitely makes you want to take a long tear-filled shower at the end. Number 9, Sopranos, To Save Us All from Satan's Power, Season 3, Episode 10. You wouldn't think a show about the mafia would have a Christmas episode, but actually there are 2 in the series run. Tony Soprano has some gift giving to do, and it all can't be bought in stores. He seems to dispense more gloom than cheer as he gets into a verbal altercation with Charmaine, as well as a physical spat with Jackie Jr. This episode marks the shortest in the series, clocking in at a scant 45 minutes. It perfectly embodies the true spirit of the holidays, which is an honest mixture of joy and arguing. There's even Christmas transitional music, entertaining even if you have never watched the show, as it does not reveal too much of the overall storyline. Number 8, Roseanne, Santa Claus, Season 4, Episode 12. Rod Bells is looking for a Santa, and they have their sights set on the portly Dan Connor, which offends an equally hefty Roseanne. She eventually wins them over, getting to adorn the red suit with Jackie by her side as Mrs. Claus. The greatest part is when Jackie gives the kids the rundown.
Claus? All right, listen up. This is the procedure. You step up to the lap, you state your Christmas wish. You get your candy cane, your photo, and you leave the lap. Any deviation from this procedure will result in loss of candy cane. Remember, possession of cane is a privilege, not a right.
Loner Darlene also has a new friend named Karen.
Why don't you just get your own damn life and stay out of mine?
Did you hear what she just said to us?
Yeah. She's finally got a friend.
This pleases her parents until Rosie finds out her and Karen are the same age. The episode ends with Darlene finally opening up to them, revealing her great writing talent, something only the elder Karen was aware of. Number 7, The Office UK Christmas Special. In the series finale, Tim gets reunited with Dawn vis-a-vis the Office Christmas party, and it's so stinking cute. As he no longer works for Warnham Hogg, David Brent has been busy self-promoting his career in entertainment. But wanting to be famous just for the sake of being famous, it doesn't last long. With plenty of free time, he decides to focus his efforts on finding a girlfriend.
Lemons?
Lemons.
Well, I can choose something.
No, you
else.
said lemons. On that. Let's do.
After many deliciously awkward dates, he's all but given up until he meets a perfectly lovely woman, courtesy of his final match on a dating site. When former artist Dawn leaves the party with her long-engaged boyfriend, she discovers Tim was her secret Santa. He buys her a set of paints with a reminder to never give up under a spot-on portrait she drew of Tim. Spoiler alert, they finally get together, and it brings me to tears every time.
The doctor's telling the truth as well. Is he a man old? Careful, she's got fiancé.
Not anymore.
Number 6, Full House, our very first Christmas show, Season 2, Episode 9. The Tanners are leaving their San Francisco home to visit relatives for Christmas. You'd think Joey, a bachelor who is not of relation, would want to spend the holiday in that huge house by himself. But I guess you can't turn down a free trip, or maybe he didn't have a choice in the matter. Regardless, he tags along with his trusty Santa suit. When they get snowed in, he attempts to cheer up a worried Stephanie, who fears Santa will surely not find them in an airport baggage claim.
You are so good under pressure.
At first, things are improving until infant Michelle calls him Joey. To prove her wrong, Stephanie tugs at his beard to reveal it is in fact Joey. Joey cheers up the defeatist bunch with an inspiring speech that catches the attention of the very single Rebecca, as well as Santa Claus himself.
It's about people. It's about us forgetting about our problems and reaching out to help other people. Christmas doesn't have to happen in one certain place. It happens in our hearts.
This is the first time Jesse and Rebecca kiss, and believe you me, it isn't the last. Number 5, The Simpsons, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, Season 1, Episode 1. This pilot episode centers around the most wonderful time of the year. Though upon closer inspection, things aren't so wonderful for the Simpson clan. Bart receives a tattoo, and in order to get it removed, Marge depletes the entire Christmas budget. This forces Homer to take a second job as a mall Santa. He kills himself all week for a net pay of just over $100, which he promptly blows at the racetrack. The dog they bet on, Santa's little helper, is abandoned by his owner after coming in dead last.
Oh, can we keep him, Dad, please?
But he's a loser. He's pathetic. He's a Simpson.
Homer and Bart can't help but relate to his misfortune, so they take him in. Number 4, The Office, A Benihana Christmas, Season 3, Episode 14 and 15. This marks the first two-parter of The Office. After Michael photoshops himself into a picture of his girlfriend and her kids on a ski trip, she promptly and quite coldly ends their relationship.
I think you're a really sweet guy.
Okay.
But I don't know how to deal with like this thing and the proposal. And I don't think things are gonna work out with us.
No. Okay. Carol, you walk out that door and it is over.
I know.
In actuality, Carol is played by Steve Carell's wife, Nancy Walls, and the picture is a real photograph of them on vacation with their kids. Heartbroken, Andy decides the best cure for Michael's lovesick blues is Benihanas. They bring 2 waitresses back to the Christmas party, albeit 2 different waitresses from the ones they were interested in. In an attempt to rebound, it just further upsets him. But in a surprising turn of events, he calls a mystery woman, later revealed as Jan, and invites her to an all-inclusive trip to Jamaica originally intended for him and Carol.
Really? Okay. All right. I promise you won't be disappointed. It's all-inclusive.
Michael gets his Christmas wish after all. Laid. Number 3, Modern Family, Express Christmas, Season 3, Episode 10. When the gang realizes they will not be together December 25th, they decide the only solution is to celebrate early. They pair off into groups, each having their own rushed responsibilities. The episode is full of great one-liners.
Oh, you said look where you're going, didn't you?
Yes.
Every time you say Luke, I think you're saying look.
I don't hear the difference.
It's not that hard. Juan is my name.
Juan is not your name. Stop kidding around and look.
Oh, but it really won't be Christmas without it.
Won't be Christmas with it. It's December 16th.
As expected, haste makes waste as Murphy's Law goes into full effect.
We all gave it our best shot to make this thing work. It just didn't happen, all right? What do you say we cut our losses? Let's go out to a nice Chinese restaurant and have a traditional Jewish Christmas.
Number 2, Family Matters. It's beginning to look a lot like Urkel, Season 4, Episode 10. It's not the first Christmas episode where Laura tells Urkel off, ruining his holiday. It is, however, the first time she meets her guardian angel, Ty.
You know what? What? I wish you knew what it was like to be me.
Be careful what you wish for, Laura. Well, Ty is here to grant that wish. What follows is a role reversal where Steve is the beloved son of the Winslows and Laura is their annoying neighbor. It's especially funny to see Harriet telling Laura off, as this is usually Carl's responsibility.
Go home, Laura.
Number 1. All in the Family, The Draft Dodger, Season 7, Episode 15. Arguably the best episode in the series, it takes place on Christmas Eve in the bunker house. When Mike's friend David Brewster shows up from Canada to wish him well, Edith invites him to stay for dinner, unaware that he is a draft dodger. Also unaware is the racist and patriotic Archie Bunker, who explodes upon finding this out. In attendance for dinner is Archie's friend Pinky Peterson, who lost his son in the Vietnam War the previous year. He interrupts Archie's rant, asking if he can speak on the matter. Archie allows him, and what follows is an emotionally understanding response from an obviously grieving father. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, like and subscribe. Happy holidays.